Hello, my name's Tony. Welcome to Edinburgh. Let me tell you something. This is a big story, so keep up with me. Did you know that one of Edinburgh's oldest buildings lies hidden away and kind of ignored?
This is Waverley train station, but before it was that, it was actually a busy little area.
If you look on this map, you'll see Canal Street, you'll see a fruit market and a vegetable market, which is why this is called Market Street. You'll see a little mound road, which meant we had the mound and the little mound, which I kind of love.
And in this area here, there used to be Trinity College Church.
However, when the train station was going to be built, everyone was forced to sell. The church was knocked down, each brick was marked individually, all the bricks were put on Calton Hill with the idea of the church being moved somewhere else. The council were given £18,000 to move the church. However, they were hoping that the whole congregation would just be soaked up and absorbed by other churches and they wouldn't have to rebuild the church and they'd be able to keep the money. But the government said, no, you've got to rebuild this church. But they only had to use £7,000 of the £18,000. So where £11,000 went, I have no idea.
All the bricks had been put up on Calton Hill. However, the new town was still being expanded at the time, and half the bricks, almost 2/3, had now been used for other buildings.
So they only had 1/3 of the bricks left, but they had to rebuild this church, and they didn't know where to do it. Jeffrey Street, right here by the side of Market Street, was just being built. So they decided to build a new church here using the bricks from the old church. So, to the best of their ability, they rebuilt the choir section and the hall section of the original church using the original bricks. Then they built a new church on the front of it and it became the very first building here on Jeffrey Street. Here's a picture of it. And here is the original section rebuilt. However, eventually the church was knocked down to make way for this building, which was originally offices and is now a hotel. But they couldn't knock down the original part of the church, only the new part, because the original part is category A protected listed.
The church stood roughly about this area, and if you come over here, you can still see part of the original. You can see it right there, just peeking out the corner. So now one of Edinburgh's oldest buildings, built in 1460, was moved from here to here and lies hidden and forgotten. It's known as Trinity Apes now. Some people might remember it as the brass rubbing centre. If you cut through underneath the hotel here, and here it is, standing forgotten, tucked away on one of Edinburgh's closes, you can even see where the newer part of the church was taken away, which used to stand here. But one of the oldest buildings in Edinburgh, hidden away down a close, completely ignored by the rest of us.